Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a You Versus Them love reading for Gemini. We'll explore your energy, the energy of the person on your mind, and the dynamic between you, not to fix or chase anyone, but to support your clarity, self-trust, and emotional steadiness. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Geminis, please. All right, Gemini, your person is showing up as the Two of Wands in reverse. You're showing up as the Star in reverse, Aquarius energy. And the connection, we see the Three of Cups, okay? And your person is showing up as the Four of Swords in reverse. All right, so I feel like your person is a little bit restless here to make a decision about this connection. I do think they want a new beginning, or they want to take things further here with you. The Three of Cups here tells me that you two might just be kind of casually dating or flirting, hanging out in each other's energy. And with the Star in reverse, Aquarius energy, you may feel a little unsure about where things are going. But it kind of feels like this person here, Gemini, has made up their mind. All right, and we have the Hierophant in reverse, okay? Taurus energy. So this, I do feel like this person, I feel like this person does want to take things to the next level with you. They want a new beginning. They're passionate about you. And the Hierophant in reverse could indicate that they're just very different from you, okay? A different race, religion, tradition, different socioeconomic background, and they're viewing you as the Two of Spears or the Two of Swords in reverse. So they've made up their mind about you. They're seeing things very clearly, and they definitely want this. They want this new beginning with you. So with the Star card here in reverse, it feels like, my Geminis, this might have been a bit of a tower moment for you, or you're just not really sure about the future of this connection. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse tells me you're not quite moving forward. You're very conscious here about repeating any sort of past mistakes. Sagittarius energy, also the fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius here. And you're viewing this person as the Five of Coral or the Five of Wands in reverse. So you do want to, it kind of feels like you both do want a relationship you want a relationship with one another. But I kind of feel like you're both trying to still figure each other out, or figure out if you're really compatible. But I feel like a lot of my Geminis here with the Five of Wands in reverse, you do want to beat out the competition here. If there is any, or you want to heal something with this person. You want to bring this connection into balance. So with the Three of Cups here, I feel like this is, the connection brings you both joy. I feel like you two are hanging out around each other. If this could be a relationship that hasn't found its form just yet. And, in others of you, this could be some sort of reunion here going on. Now, your person is viewing the relationship as the Nine of Treasure, which is the Nine of Pentacles, which is actually a really beautiful energy. So it tells me that they feel like there's healthy space and room to breathe here. The Nine of Treasure also tells me that this person feels like this is a healthy relationship. There's not a whole lot of codependency. It's something where you both want this, but you don't need each other. And you're viewing the relationship as the Page of Treasure or the Page of Pentacles. So Gemini, you're looking at all the details, but it does feel like you are really seriously considering investing in this person. And your energy here is the Four of Coral, if I'm not mistaken. The Four of Coral, the Four of Wands, which tells me you're feeling this 11-11 soulmate connection. You want stability, security. You want this to go to the next level. So again, whether it's a reunion or whether it's like you're casually dating and taking things to the next level, or if you're dating, it could be moving in together. What I'm noticing here, Gemini, is that you have this reading flanked by fours. So stability and protection. All right, so I do feel like you do feel at home with one another. All right, so let's see. What else do we need to know about this person? All right, we see wisdom. Okay, so this is someone who has, learned some tough karmic lessons. All right, and they've been able to transmute those lessons into wisdom. And they're doing that review with the Two of Wands and the Hierophant in reverse. They're looking at like why things in the past didn't work out and things like that. There's love here with the Wild Rose Fairy. I mean, this person seems to already love you, Gemini. And we see truth, Raven Spirit. So I feel like, this person is going to be coming in with the truth. I think they see you as, as their true partner. They see you as a soulmate. But, more so, I feel this is just somebody here you can really trust. All right. So let's see what might be holding them back, or what we might need to know about this person. What might be holding this person back, or what might we need to know about this person? All right, so we see not compatible. You don't really believe there's a match for you, have an open mind, and that's that Hierophant in reverse. This may be someone, Gemini, that was really thinking, you know what, there's just no one out there for me. All right, and we see settling. Don't stay with someone who isn't right for you just because it's safe. So I feel like they definitely don't want to do that, but they may have done that in the past. All right, they may have stayed in a situation just because it was comfortable or it was kind of good enough. But I do feel like they want to do things differently, and they see you as something very different here. All right, so let's see what they want to say to you, Gemini. What does this person want to say to my Geminis? All right, indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. So they may, it does look like twice in their energy, the Two of Wands in reverse and the Two of Swords in reverse is showing me that they're no longer indecisive, but they may have been in the past, and that may also be why you're kind of seeing, you're in the Star card in reverse, not really sure about the future of this connection or what they want. This person wants you to know that they have been feeling a bit overwhelmed. So the stress from this is draining me. Okay, so they've definitely felt a bit overwhelmed, either trying to figure things out, or if there's been any sort of, argument, or, just trying to make this decision, right? Because I do feel this person may have been a little bit in like a lone wolf energy, or just doubting that there was anybody really truly out there for them. All right, so let's see what else we need to know here. All right, so we see lessons of Neptune, denial, illusion, and deception of self or by another. Self-love, boundaries, and detachment are important. I do kind of feel like this person may still be reacting to, maybe some illusion or some deception that they've experienced in the past. I don't think that's with you, though. All right. And we see rejection. It's not you, so don't reject yourself. Rejection is divine protection. So if you are feeling like a little bit like this person isn't choosing you, or they've been indecisive, or they're not sure about you, it doesn't have to do with you, Gemini. It has to do with what they're reacting to in their past. Okay. So let's see what this person's very next actions are towards you, Gemini, in the next week or so. What are their next actions towards my Geminis in the next week or so? Queen of Swords coming in with truth. So we do see that, this person loves you. They have deep feelings for you, and they're coming in with that truth. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, we see the Emperor in reverse. All right. But I'm not reading necessarily that as somebody who's like controlling or confrontational. More so, Gemini, I'm getting like this person is just lacking a little bit of confidence about, how you're going to accept their truth, or if you're going to want to be on the same page. Yeah, there's a real restlessness here, but it does look like you do. It does look like my Geminis want this. All right, so let's see what your advice is in the meantime. You are still whole, Gemini. This moment doesn't diminish your worth. All right, and let actions answer. what someone does is already the response. And I do think they're taking action towards you. I think they're making a decision, even if they're lacking a little bit of confidence about your reaction. I think this person is ready. I think this person is ready, and they don't want to let you get away. All right, my lovely Geminis, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.